nonsense is this? Rubbish people. How can I receive such an amount of money?
How much did you get?
£200.
Let me see what you got. Oops. See what I got. I just received £200 from my brother.
Oh, you got a lot more than I do.
Oh yes, with Moneyfix, you can receive money from any part of the world to Cameroon directly into your mobile money account at the cheapest rate.
Wow. Are you looking for the best exchange rate for all your money transfer? Try Moneyfix. Log on to moneyfix.com. Moneyfix. Fast, easy, and cheap service to Cameroon. Moneyfix.
September is around the corner, and there is no better time to embark on your journey for studies in the UK than now. Are you looking for an opportunity to study in the UK? Do you want to graduate as a critical thinker and to gain the skills employers are looking for? Do you want to study a course in the shortage occupation list of the UK? Would you like to gain work experience by taking advantage of a 2 years post-study work visa? Would you like to study a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics degree to enable easy access to a permanent residence after graduation? FK Global Education Ventures got you covered. FK Global Educational Ventures will primarily evaluate, assess, and advise you on the necessary requirements of admission, assist you in choosing from over 300 courses, assist you gain admission into any university of your choice, helps you with your visa applications, assist you with accommodation, airport pickups, and settling in the UK. For more information, do contact us on the details you see on your screens. Thank you and God bless.
One of the things that make me feel very beautiful and very confident as a brown skinned woman is choosing the right skincare products. So here guys, I feel of the products that I use that make me feel very beautiful, very confident. And if you have any skin issue, be it acne, hyperpigmentation, or oily skin, dry skin, whatever problem it is you're facing with your skin, trust me, Escape is here for you. Escape is actually formulated to suit all skin types, all melanated skin types. So when you use this, you see how confident I'm feeling. This is going to be you after using Escape products. Trust me.
Hey fam, let me check in the comments. Hey fam, happy Saturday. Okay, I was about to say Sunday because today looks to me like Sunday. I'm not sure why, but it's just been Sunday. You know the thing about Sunday. Good evening, everybody. I see you connecting. Connectez-vous, partagez la video. Okay, come and share this video. Princess Cash, darling, I see you. Have you guys shared? Anyways, I know you've shared already. Okay, share the video. Share. Okay, share to group. Somebody said there's Champions League today. So if you want to watch your Champions League, it's all good. I always say life is a choice, right? You choose what you want, whether it's priority to you. But hey, if you're leaving, just share the video. Then you go and watch your Champions League. It's all good. This is just a session that I made. Palm Hearts, guys, actually joined. Okay, I just said to come live today because I've not been live for a while. I said to come live and let's do this. So share the. Let's see those of you who are there. Share the video. Let's have a good time. Don't bother about those who are not coming. Okay, if you want to, of course, succeed, and there's a lot of things today. I didn't really plan. The topic I brought today was for tomorrow, but hey, you know what? Let's just let's see how we can start off with it, and then we can complete tomorrow. Okay, and get your questions ready. So just know that I'm going to be talking about something today that I've noticed. It's a question that has reoccurred. It's come so many times to me. Okay, if we have more questions, you ask them in the comments, and if you notice I've missed your question, just type your question and you copy it, and then you paste it on there. Okay, greetings to every one of you. I see you connecting, guys. Connect. Let's let the number increase. Okay, I see you guys watching. Let me see. Claudine Tico, El Wali, Immaculate Njiti, Elizabeth Ngala, Lawton, Claudine Tico, B Helen, Jackson. B Helen is watching from YouTube. I like to see people connect from YouTube. Hey, Jackson Nebaf. Yes, he was the one who said Champions League. I see you. Wung Vicky, McLean, Ndimufwa, Hidi Jackie, Blandin Nikes. We have Denzel Bless. Hi, Denzel. GB. We have Linda Benson. We have Princess Cash. We have Colette Nyango Babila. We have Ngum Lenis. I think I've seen that name twice. Mimi Labelle. Ekwang. Too nice. You're crazy. Your name is crazy. Oded Yika. Tanu Claudia. And all of you joining, pump me hearts now. You're watching and not pumping me hearts. I see. Remember, I see when you share. I see when you pump hearts. And I see when when you comment. So yeah, guys, share the video. Okay, just share. Let us have a great time. So yeah, did I even caption the video? I did. Did I? Is there a caption? Thank you so much. My natural hair looks good on me. Mine, I'm one. I have different looks, right? Always different. I look different when I wear different hair. So, man, I like to change. I like variety. Variety is the spice of life. I see you all. I sincerely want to say thank you from my heart. Like, you guys have been here for as long as I cannot remember. Most of you came and you've been stuck on here, like we're stuck on each other like that. I want to thank you for all the shares, the comments, the likes, the hearts that you pump, the support, the everything. Thank you so much, guys. There's no Delis matchups without you. I always tell you, okay? So when I insist on you sharing it, is because, like I always tell you, Facebook has limited us. Ever since we started watching, we started doing our programs with this software that you see. So these adverts come on here, and then, yeah, you see all of these things. Because, of course, I need to professionally market and promote our stuff and your stuff as well. There's no how I'm going to just come put a camera like that and just be talking without passing it through the screen for you to see it better. Guys, pump hearts as you join, share the video. Okay, so that's it. You want to get a professional setup. So that's how why I had to bring this setup. And Facebook is like, you know what? If you have to go through this route, we're going to limit your outreach. So again, it is what it is. So I can't stop this. And again, Facebook cannot compromise too. So we meet at the middle, okay? But I'm trusting in you. I'm banking on you all to share the video. So share and pump hearts and share. Somebody tag B. Emanuela. I didn't tell her I was going to come live. Okay, when she comes, she should tag the lead singer. Just keep tagging your friends. That's another way to do it. Just tag. Just use the @ sign. Names will come. You just tag them and let us, because this is really important. I think it's important. It's a good topic. It is important. So yeah. Okay. Immaculate and GT. Hi, darling. I see your comment. Can Mahel blings? Hey, how blingy? Bling, 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 bling. She's such a blingy person. Our Amy Bride, darling. I see you all. I see you. So share the video now. Share. I see you. Folly Bear Marinelle. Chairman Julian Pink. Are you a pinky? Okay, let me not be distracted. Okay, I see you. I've not seen Bisong Bis, so he doesn't come to share my videos. In fact, I get you, Black Belle. La Fleur L'amour. Hi, darling. I see. Apomo Alma. Hey, darling. Chairman. Yeah, I've seen you all. So share the video again and again and again. There's no limit to how many times you can share. Okay. So yeah, okay, guys. So let us do this. So I said to talk about, I don't know if I captioned the video because it's not showing on there, but you know what? Let's just have a cool time, okay? I really want to have, that's why you see me, I'm not wearing anything on my, no wigs, nothing. Okay, I'm tired. I am knackered. Tired is an understatement. It doesn't come close to this word. I'm knackered like that. It's been a crazy day today. You see my space ahead. It did they don't mix omo with savon with Gary inside trunk. Shishika. That's so my house day right now. But hey, come on, let's do this. Just focus on what I have to tell you today. So these particular questions, get your questions ready, okay? You can drop them in the comments as we go. But this particular question, which I want to answer, has been reoccurring. A lot of you, or especially for those of you who've been called into the ministry of relationships, you've been asking me this particular question, like, how did you get here? How did you get here? And all of that. And I want to start up things. I think Monique Cyrene, I'll be putting her profile hopefully tomorrow or Monday, because I always forget these things. It's a lot of you who want to do what I'm doing. It's a lot of you who want to influence, motivate the right way. It's a lot of you who want to get to this level and beyond. It's a lot of you who model your lives after me. Thank you. It's a lot of you who want to do all of these things you see on the media. More like you've been called to do it. It's some of you, it's your purpose. Some of you, it's a passion. It's just an ambition. Whatever it is, it's okay to want to do all of these things if you have the time, if you have the calling, if you have the grace, if you have all of these things. Okay. So yeah, and I said I see a lot of young stars on social media start up things, and before long it's breaking. It's not going anywhere. Guys, share the video as you join and pump me hearts, guys, please. So it's a lot of entrepreneurs, startups will start up anything. So remember, it is not just limited to this segment, okay? It is not just about relationships, it's about anything. I think if I caption this video, it's how to succeed. Okay, it's my own little way of seeing it. Some people will say, oh, there's no formula in life. I always say you're lying yourself. You'll be lying to yourself by saying that. There is no particular formula in the sense of the word formula, like, okay, x plus y will give you 3x on y plus 2, like that. There's no such thing like that. But the formula that God has given to humankind is principles. Okay, that's what I call formulas. So when you say there's no formula in marriage, I would say you're lying, because there are principles in marriage. There's no formula with these motivational things and all of that. There are principles. There's no formula to succeed. Some people just wake up and they succeed. There are principles to success. Okay. One sec, guys. Sorry, I need to. Okay, so it's just bear with me. If you hear any noise at the background, no, it's my son. So that's it. So there are formulas. There are, and there are, meaning there are principles to whatever sphere of life you find yourself in. Okay, so I said, you know what, to talk to you people, because I see a lot of you pressurizing yourself. I see a lot of you getting into things you're not supposed to be getting into. I see a lot of negative competition on social media. I see a lot of you fall even before you start up. I see a lot of these things, and it really it hurts a lot. It breaks my heart to see a lot of you plunge into depression every day because you want to succeed. I would say somehow depression is born from, most of it is born from the zeal to want to be better, the zeal to want to be different, the zeal to want to succeed in life. And when we fail to have all of those things, we plunge into depression. But the problem is we don't understand the principles, the underlying principles of success. That's why we want to jump from number 1 to number 7, whereas there's a process. And Noel Fon is a blogger par excellence, one that I respect a lot. He writes really well, really good articles. You know, he did an article the other day, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. He did a shout out. Okay, share the video, guys, and pump hearts. Okay, he did a shout out, and he said that he was just trying to say that people start off today, the next day they want to blow, they want to hammer. You understand what that means? And I did a shot something underneath, and I said, what about sharing with my audience as well, just so that they would get to understand exactly what I'm on about. Okay, so I was talking about people who come, especially on social media, on this page, start up their businesses, they want to start influencing, they want to start talking big, they want to start telling you how life functions, you know. They want to start telling you how, you know, things that you and I know that they've not attained, you know. So if you're here, we have a very limited audience, but it's all good. Okay, I need you to pay attention. There's a reason why you're here now. I need you to really pay attention to that. So let me get onto it so that I say these things chronologically. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, so let me read what I wrote, okay, so that you get a glimpse of it before I dissect it. Okay, I had to mute myself there so that I talk to my son. So I said thank you immensely because he gave a shout out to me. So I said thank you immensely for the shout out, bro. Maybe I use this opportunity to tell anyone that cares to listen. Success is a process. Everyone has a different and unique path, yet the underlying principles are constant. So that's it. Oh, they born me for different family. Oh, I come off for different side. But I was saying that you're different. You're unique. You have a different fingerprint. Like my mentor was saying the other day, was talking about purpose and all of that. You're unique. You're different. You have something that is unique to you, which is your fingerprint, you know, and that's you. But one thing that is universal are principles. So I was trying to underscore that. Okay, so I said, what I've noticed with most youngsters, especially in this dispensation, is the want.com successes. You see them start off today and want to make it the next minute. Reason why most of them are plunging into depression daily. Now, I wrote all of this. I said, number one, write it down in the comments, guys. Consistency in your hustle. So your hustle could be your purpose. Your hustle could be your job. Your hustle could be a passion. It could be an ambition, okay, and or a vision. So all of these things. So number one, consistency in your hustle. Write it down, guys. Write it in the comment. Consistency in your hustle. Respect for those who have been there before, okay, and whatever you're doing. Humility to humanity, okay, that one is straightforward. Just write them down, guys. I'll talk on all of them. So these are the things I wanted to touch on. Faith in God, okay. Positive competition with wisdom. So positive competition. Mentor-mentee relationship, okay. Guys, pump me hard, share the video. So I'll take that all over. Consistency in your hustle. And I said your hustle could be your purpose. It could be a vision. It could be an ambition. It could be a passion. It could be, you know, anything that you're passionate about. Respect for those who have been there before. Okay, I'm not seeing you guys writing it in the comments. Oh, no, my phone don't freeze. I'm not seeing that in the comments. Write it down in the comments, guys. Consistency in your hustle. Yes, I can see that now. Consistency in your hustle. The next one is respect for those who have been there before. Humility. Okay, humility. Now, respect will sound like humility, but it's in different lights. Okay, you have faith in God. Okay, faith in God. Insist on that. Just write them, the ones you can pick. Faith in God. Positive competition, okay. Mentor-mentee relationship. This, if I would give a formula, okay, I have hardly seen any successful person out there who hasn't ticked these boxes, who doesn't tick these boxes. I have hardly, for those, especially those who have succeeded in the right way, okay, because it's different. There are people who quote unquote have succeeded, but of course, when you look at it, like I said, it means different things to different people. Success is different things to different people. Like for me as a Christian, Bible tells me, okay, that this book of the law shall not depart from you. You shall observe to do all that is written of it, so that you may experience all of that which is written of it. And when you do that, you would make your way prosperous and you would have good success. And I think that's Joshua. It's in Joshua, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really not good at quoting, but I have scriptures embedded in my spirit. So when I'm talking, it comes up, I just say it. Now, so when it happens like that, when you succeed the way the world sees it, quote unquote, the wrong way, I don't consider it success. To me, you're a thief, you're all of those vices, those negative adjectives. And that's me, and we can differ. And there's another person that the Bible describes as good success. It means that there's bad success. If there's good success, there's bad success. Just so we are clear on that, okay? So that's, like I said, it means different things to different people. That's why I was talking about achievement. Achievement means different things to different people. That's why I was insisting on the fact that if your marriage is not an achievement to you, and it's fair enough, it's true. There's some marriages which there's nothing to write home about. There's really nothing to write home about. If your marriage is one of such, nobody can try to convince you that it's an achievement. And we understand that. You can't get into a marriage and everything is seemingly, you're worse than you got into it. You're worse than you were when you were single. You are being beaten every day. You're being battered. Your purpose is not thriving. Nothing about you is functioning. And then nothing whatsoever. Matter of fact, you look at yourself, you're like a shadow. And you're saying that is an achievement. It's not. But there are people who have gotten into marriage. Because of marriage, they are somewhere better. Because of marriage, they can fulfill their purpose. Because of marriage, they can do a lot of what they could not do as single persons. They've become better. They're glowing. They're more beautiful. They've set up things. They're reaching out to people. They're reaching out. They're partnering with their partners. Their partner's life is getting better because of them. There's no how you will tell them that's that kind of person that it's not an achievement. It's something to them, okay? And they can define it anyhow. So that's why I was saying that it means different things to different people, just so that when you're going about it, now with that kind of person, you're going to kill that person before you tell the person it's not an achievement for them. That's why I was saying. And when people use terms like, oh, it's luck, it is grace, there's no such thing in life. Like everything you can possibly do in life and achieve in life, there's a grace factor to it, just so we're clear. But again, because we have to define terms, we have to, like I said, sometimes these things are just semantics. People use that, oh, it is not achievement, it is this one. It is not this, it is this one. But hey, looking at the real meaning of the word, if we're going by English, you see that success is what it is. Achievement is what it is. And it means different things, like I said, to different people. Have we written all of it down, guys? I'm seeing just consistency. Like you guys ended at the level of consistency. Respect for those who have been there before, humility to humanity. Whatever I wrote, it just dawned on me, and then I wrote it down. So sometimes you write some things, I feel like, okay, what does humility to humanity mean? Whatever, but humility is the word there. Okay, faith in God. Faith in God, yeah. Almo, get off. I'm seeing you, get off. You know what I mean, right? I told you, get off and you go to your, to the backside. You know what I'm talking about. Positive competition, if you want to write that down. Mentor-mentee value relationship, mentor-mentee relationship, okay? So that's it. Now, I'm going to take one of these aspects and touch on it, okay? Just so we understand exactly what I was talking about. So having defined what success is, like I said, is different for each and every one of you, and you choose. And to me, success is fulfilling purpose. When I see whether or not you are a Christian, an unbeliever, from a different religious background, an atheist, you don't even know about God, you still have purpose. That's what most of you fail to understand. So when we talk about purpose, some people think it's limited to Christianity. That's why they don't want to hear the word. That's why, because they think it's yet another sermon that they're not related to. It doesn't concern them. No, purpose is of the essence. You were born for a reason. You were not born to You were not born as a Christian. You were born to fulfill purpose. And it's the biggest thing ever. So, like I said, even the devil is fulfilling purpose, as crazy as this sounds. So if the devil can fulfill purpose, what more of you? Okay, what more of you? If the devil can fulfill purpose, yeah, positive competition, right? I see that. If the devil can fulfill purpose, as crazy as that sounds, what more of you? You get what I'm saying? That's why, but look at it, it's in the negative. So that's why I said success means different things to people. And that's why I said there's positive, he thinks he's succeeding, but it's negative success. So you may observe all of what is written in this book of the law, which is God's word. Now, the devil doesn't observe all of that. I think that's preaching for another day, because when I start talking, I start preaching. But I'm saying that if the devil can fulfill purpose, then what more of you? So you have been called to fulfill purpose. You choose, you decide now whether on what part of this of history you want to be on. Okay, but purpose is of the essence. Positive. Why is it stuck? I think the comments are stuck at positive competition, or is it just my screen? Okay, positive competition, mentor-mentee relationship. If you guys got that. Okay, so let me take the first one. So consistency in your hustle. Now, what hustle was I talking about? I'll settle on purpose. Okay, my mentor spoke about purpose extensively today. It's a series. You want to get on Jesse Song Plaza? I always talk about him. Or you get on Real City Mission. It's my church space, my church platform. So he's always there. And he talks about all of these things, but most importantly, he deals with purpose and leadership. Okay, if I can summarize his calling that I know. Okay, he's big on purpose and leadership. Okay, so he talked about purpose today, and he was trying to talk on. He was talking on your identity. So that's the first thing you get to know. But I'll leave that aside, okay, and I'll talk more on purpose. So purpose is God's assignment, and this is the way I define purpose. It's God's assignment for you. So it is your assignment on earth for the benefit of others to the glory of God. Purpose, it's God's assignment for you on earth for the benefit of others. Write this down in the comments, guys. For the benefit of others to the glory of God. So there are three different parties involved. It's you, it is God, it is you, and then it's mankind. Okay, so whatever you are doing, okay, which is to the benefit of mankind. That's why I said, if you're doing something which is, that's why they define purpose different from ambition. Ambition could just be what you want for yourself and all of that. It doesn't mean that purpose is not going to benefit you. It doesn't mean that you're not going to benefit from your own purpose because you are the first benefactor of your purpose. When you're doing it, you're fulfilled because you're fulfilling purpose. And my mentor says this in his favorite quote that I love. Purpose begins, life begins, real life. I add the word real life because I noticed today I missed out on real life. So real life begins when purpose is discovered, and it ends when purpose is accomplished. Real life begins when purpose is discovered, and it ends when purpose is accomplished. So that's Jesse Song. He's my mentor. So it's one of his favorite quotes. He has a lot of them. Now, so I was talking about the purpose bit, and I said, you have to, this is of the essence. Now, you have to discover your purpose. When you discover your purpose, a lot of other things will fall into place. Purpose is a preserver. So some of you are still alive because God is keeping you for your purpose. Some of you have not died because you are in purpose. Because some people are here just existing. They're not living. That's why we say real life, meaning living, not existing. So if it's fake life, you're just existing. You're just there. More like a stone is just existing. Until it's turned by somebody or something before it turns. It's just stagnant. It's just there. It's not going to do anything. That's how some people's lives are. They're not doing anything, not serving anybody. It's just they're not even serving themselves. They're more of a liability. So for you to be an asset to the world, you must have discovered your purpose. So that's what I was saying. Okay. Okay, yes. Dinga Valerine Bay is saying purpose is your assignment for the benefit of others to the glory of God. Yes. So purpose is God's assignment for you. Okay. So not just so we know, because anybody can give you an assignment. Okay. That could benefit other people. But most importantly, purpose is that which God has sent you to do. Okay? So now this talk would not make sense to those to atheists, those people who don't believe in God. But along the way, it makes sense to them because they understand, they will connect with some things I'm saying, but they want to take God out of the picture. It doesn't add up. But I'm saying that everybody understands what purpose is, should understand what purpose is, because whether or not you believe in God, it's inconsequential. You have a purpose to fulfill and accomplish in this life. And most of you are in purpose, you don't know it. Most of you are not in purpose, you are in ambitions and passions and all of that. You don't know, you're thinking it's your purpose. But it's most important. The book I'm writing has a chapter, I would say subchapter on purpose. So when you guys get it, you can read it. I know I keep talking about this book, but don't worry, when it comes, it will be worthwhile. Okay. So yeah, let me just focus. Have you shared the video? Those of you who have joined now, share to groups, share to your friends, tag your friends, pump me hearts. I insist, pump me hearts. I love hearts. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So what was I saying before I diverted? So I was talking about the first point and talking about consistency in it. So when you discover your purpose, what has God called you to do? Now, I can't talk about that because my mentor already mentioned that. So you can get on Jesse Song Plaza. Is JE. Let me see if I can write it. Now, I really don't know where to write when I'm using my phone to do this. I'm not sure. Let me use this other phone to write it down in the comments. Okay. Share the video, guys. Palm hearts now. Share and palm hearts. Yeah, Emanuela, I can see you, darling. Okay, come on. So let me just write my mentor's details on there, okay? So it's Jesse Song Plaza. You guys want to get on it? You'll be amazed. My mentor, I always tell him that he should break down his grammar. Has big grammar. In it talks more grammar than grammar, a perfect one. So when you get there, you'll be needing dictionary and all of that, but it is worthwhile, okay? So get on Jesse Song Plaza or Royal City or Royal City and not all. And it is not, one doesn't replace the other. Royal City Mission International. Okay, so get on there. I'll put it there and I'm trying to pin the comment. Okay, thank you, Apomo. Yeah, I see you. Points of discussion: consistency of hustle, one purpose. Real life begins when purpose is discovered, and it ends when purpose is accomplished. You didn't add that, so it is God's assignment. I like the way you summarize it, Apomo. You're darling. I blow you kisses. Okay, so guys, if you've seen my comment, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Jesse Song Plaza, Royal City Mission International. So those are two. I had to put and. I made a mistake. I didn't put that. Just so that you guys know, okay? You can get on there. And he talked about purpose. So it's a series. You want to get on there every Saturday and you watch it. It's important. These are the things that you should be spending your time on. These are things you should put data and watch and rewatch again, not just watching once, because you cannot grasp all of these in one sitting. Get a book, write these things. It is very important. That's why I say I'm not really bothered whether people come on these particular ones or not, okay? Because I mean, I won't insist that you discover your purpose. I will not force you to do what you don't want to do. But one thing I'm certain of, and I know you need it. This is what you need. So you cannot be forced to do to get things that are important for you, your life, and your destiny. I can't be forcing you to do that. Okay. So yeah. So that's it. Okay. Let me without belaboring that. Let me get on with the other one. Okay, consistency. So when you discover your purpose, that you will go on that Jesse Song Plaza and understand, follow that series up. I might be talking about it. I promise. If you look at the cover photo of this, you will see purpose discovery. It is one of those aspects of self-love. I'm talking about self-love in my book. And for you to be madly in love with yourself, you should have discovered your purpose for you to get to that level. But I'm taking it chronologically and I'm trying to get other voices talk to you so that you guys understand, okay, what you grasp it even more, just so that I'm not the only one talking about these things to you. So know that for you to be, oh, self-love that we're talking about, you can't fully bask in self-love if you have not discovered your purpose, because you will be existing, you will just be, you feel you want to compete with everybody, you feel like every other person is doing things, you just feel lost. Okay, and there's not how you crush on yourself. You're crushing on yourself because some of us crush on ourselves because we've discovered what God called us to do in this life, and we are running with it, and you cannot take it from us. Whether or not you destroy this platform, right? You see this platform, the purpose is in me, it's not on this platform. So I can create this platform in Cameroon, I can create it in Germany, I can create it wherever I find myself, because it is in me. God embedded in me when He created me. Okay. So this is it. He knows that. So He put it in me. It's not about Delhi's matchups. I can change this platform into another name and anything. The purpose, my purpose will still thrive because it's inside of me. And that's why I said you cannot, write this down in the comments, guys. You cannot fully bask in self-love without discovering purpose. You cannot fully bask in self-love without discovering purpose. And the word bask means you cannot be fully accomplished without discovering purpose. You can't even, there's no gainsay about that. So I was talking about having discovered that, and if you've not discovered it, for those who have discovered it, be consistent with it. So you come on social media, I see a lot of you come, you will start up a page which is beautiful. You want to have 100,000 followers like all the people who have 100,000 followers on social media and plus the next minute. Okay, you want to have 2 million followers on Instagram the next minute, like all of those people who have the 2 million followers on there, like that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't work like that. It's consistency, and consistency means is the key to your breakthrough. Okay, consistency means continuously doing the same thing, which is purpose. So it's not a negative thing. You're continuously doing it because you're going to have the same result, which is garbage in, garbage out. I'm talking about continuously doing what you've been called to do, okay? Working on it, empowering yourself in it, doing it. Do not stop, even when nobody is cheering you. Most of you come here, you cheer us up, you share our work. Even when we don't say it, some of you will still share. Even when we don't speak, some of you will still listen. On all of that, okay? You think it just happened overnight? No, it took consistency. I've been on social media for 10 years and counting. Should be my 11th year on social media. Some of you just got here. And guess what, guys? This platform did not just stem from Delhi's matchups I just got from there. It stemmed from Delhi Singer. That's where it's coming from. So it was from my private account. And then it got to this level. So you see that it started with me posting my daily devotionals, posting my fun on social media, posting the things, my charity works on my private space before people, and then one or two friends, because it starts with your entourage, your friends saw it, the people, your mutual friends on social media were tagged and all of these things. And then we grew one day to the other. And guess what? You get, when you're consistent, there are going to be days when you will want to give up. There are going to be days when somebody will disrespect your hustle. People will not even see, because God did not call them for you. He called you for them. Okay? God gave you, He gave you the blueprint. He gave you the assignment. It is not about them. They don't understand, do they? They don't. You don't understand why I log in and come on live. That's why some people will be like, Delhi has had master's degrees and he's coming to do all of this. And I laugh because they don't understand. And it's inconsequential what they think, because it is, I'm not answerable to them. That's the spirit. Some of you will come. One course for social media. Hey, you're not doing it. You don't pay your back for more wishes on you. One, this, you don't lock the page. You want people to praise you every second. Do you know how long it took for the first blogger to write about me, about my purpose? Oh yes. And when I bless her soul, Mommy Henriette, she's actually the first blogger who wrote about Delhi's matchup. But do you know for how long I did it before she picked up and wrote about it? Guess what? Why? When she wrote about it, only when I had my first success on social media, when I put it on social media. And so many people did not understand what I was on about because it was such a strange concept. Matching up people. This one in as on prostitution. Which kind of Christian be this? It was all of that I was battling with. But I had heard from God and I kept on doing it. I didn't stop. And now some of the people have bought the vision and they're here and they want to do even better. So you see, I'm saying consistency is the key to the breakthrough. The Bible says that we should ask and it shall be given to us. We should seek and it shall find. We should knock and the door shall be open. And it continues, if you read in Amplified, it continues to say, if you continuously ask. So it is not just you asking for something. If you continuously ask, and Jesus was given the parable of the woman the widow who would go to the king, is a king? Yes, to ask for justice. And the woman continuously asked. If that widow had just gone once, it would have been the end of it. More like justice wouldn't have prevailed. Okay. But he continues and he got to a point where I'm like, the judge was like, it was a judge, yeah? The judge was like, if I don't answer to this woman, I will not have peace. That's how your purpose will not have peace until it's fulfilled, it's accomplished. And that's what I said. It will not. It doesn't mean you try things and it must continue. Even when you fail, failure is, write this down in the comments, guys. Failure is part of the plan. You will fail sometimes. It's part of success. It's part of the equation of success. There is nobody I've seen who has succeeded. No successful person out there who did not fail, even with the negative success. You think the devil doesn't fail, or you think he doesn't? So failure is part of it. So when the devil tries to let you know that, oh, you failed and that's all about you, ask him the number of times he's failed, trying to bring some people down. Ask him the number of times he failed in your own life. So it is part of the success equation, just so that you know. Okay? It's part of the success equation. So coming back to what I was saying, is consistency is the key to the breakthrough. Okay? Consistency. Joy Nelly, I owe you, right? You've not come to me. I asked you to come to me. Thank you so much for your continuous and consistency in supporting this work. Okay, so she says determination and consistency towards the right direction is the key. Exactly. So you are determined to do it. Okay, some of you just come, you want people to pamper you to do what God has told you to do. The other people have their own shit to do. Okay, they have their own shit to put together. They have their own things to do. So most of you will just come, like I said, just be consistent. Fail and continue. Sometimes you will change the name. Oh, look at Roland Formundam. Roland Formundam came here when we're talking about he is one of the biggest entrepreneurs, youth entrepreneurs in Africa. Yeah, in the world as it is. And don't limit him, because I know if he goes out there internationally, he knows nobody would beat him, or he can compete with that. I know that. I know the person I'm talking about. For you, those of you who don't know him, of course, majority of you know him. He's always here on Wednesdays when he's chance to talk about business and entrepreneurship. He has it to his fingertips. Consistency. So I brought him up because he started with, whether he said Joel World Ventures, and then he changed the name. He's been there, done all of that. And then he's where he is now. And he's a household name. He didn't just start in one day. He has failed so many times. And let me say this, guys. I said it on Wednesday, I think 2 Wednesdays back. And I said that a lot of you compare your behind the scene moments with people's edited moments on social media. A lot of you compare your start off with people's finish points. A lot of you compare your without makeup faces, your natural faces, with people's made up faces on social media. And this is the reason why a lot of you are plunging into depression. What you should compete with, if you have to compete, I'm going to get to that. Let me just leave that to when I get into positive competition. Okay. I just wanted to say that because, you know, I was talking about Roland and it's something that he said that I wanted to just so that I don't forget. There was something he said, but anyway, I'll come back to what he said later on. I was just saying that It's a lot of you who are doing this wrong competition. When we get there, I'll talk about it. So consistency. So Roland started with Joel whatever ventures, and then he's now with Greenhouse Ventures. Greenhouse Ventures is a household name. People want to, ministers call him, they talk to him, they want to partner with him. Now it is his terms. He is helping young entrepreneurs start up, helping them run the business, helping them making them establish their businesses, and all of these things and more. Why? He has done all of that. He has gotten to that place. He has failed a lot of times. He's still failing. Oh yes, he is still failing. But the thing is that you don't get to see all of that because there's a lot of work he has done. Okay, so consistency. What has God called you to do? Have you started it and you have just one like? It's okay. It is so okay. You want 100,000. Sometimes I stand on this platform, ask people who started this platform with us. If I don't write posts with Maggie and so all the ingredient that they find inside go reach maximum now 100. That means say when that you don't go viral according to we for the platform, you don't go viral. But look at where we are. We have 4,000 comments plus on and we're still getting bigger. And it's just because some people have just gotten bored of saying the same things. Imagine that we say the same things, almost the same things on a daily, and we still have this many comments. Imagine that we had to be touching on different things. You get the gist. So I'm saying that just be consistent with that, okay? Whatever God has called you to do, start it off, even with one person. Let your first like on it be so confident that it would attract the rest of it, okay? But now the thing is that some of you you're not consistent with your work. You come out with so much mediocrity and there's room for growth. Like I said, when you're consistent, of course, you're going to grow. You come out with something that is nothing to write home about. People don't even understand the vision. God has given you this vision. You just end there. You're just stuck. And you want people to share. You start blackmailing people left, right, center. How they need to share my work. I always say this. There's so many of you who share my work. I don't share your work. It's so many of you. You know why? Because you benefit a lot of these things and you don't need me to share your own for you to benefit. There is a natural order of things. It is naturally like that. There are people I share their work, they never share my work. Life is like that. But most importantly, look for where you are benefiting and stick to it. If you're sharing because you're benefiting, bingo. But don't try to blackmail people, because I can't blackmail you into sharing the work. Okay, I can't blackmail you into. I can only beg for you to share. I can only appeal for you to share, but I cannot be blackmailing you. Oh, so there are lots of people who shared. Most of you, I've never met you. In fact, almost all of you, I've never met you, but you share the work. Why? First, most importantly, if it was not, you're not benefiting from it, you would not want to share. Just imagine that I come and put a porn, whatever on here. Would you share it, even if I insist that you should share? You get the gist, right? There are people who would never share my work, and I've shared theirs, because at the end of the day, I'm stuck on what they have to do, what I have to benefit, what they are doing, and what I'm benefiting from it. And if you do not understand that, you will miss out on, you will start wanting to emotionally blackmail people. Or, some people don't share. You can truly share my work and I don't share your work. Why? Because maybe you relate, you can relate with what I'm saying, but I don't relate with what you're saying. In all honesty, if we cannot get to this level, then we've not understood what purpose is all about. Because it's not for you to buy it. If God has called you to doing something, not everybody will agree with it. But because the people don't agree with it, doesn't mean you will not agree with what they're saying. I have somebody on social media here. I'll use that example. Tino Foy. I don't remember Tino Foy has ever shared my work. Okay, and I don't mind. So just so we know that. But I've shared his work so many times. I've written about him so many times. You know why? I'm more concerned about what I benefit from what Tino Foy is doing. I know he has a lot of things that he's doing that I want to do them. I want to get a degree of excellence that he's passing out there. So whatever he does for me is inconsequential. Whether he share my work, it don't concern me. I'm so focused to I have a brand as well. And so I want to tap into that degree of excellence. I'll have to share his work. I'll have to check on what he's doing. Have to check on how he's going about it. That's how I'm learning. But some of you are competing with people you're supposed to be learning from. That's the negative competition. I don't know why I'm talking about competition. Let me just skip to that stage of that competition. Most of you are negatively competing with people you're supposed to be learning from. Oh, you never share my work, I know share your own. And then you go for a platform. It is your loss. Let me just make this clear to some of you. Because some of you, you don't, I keep trying. When I start a point, I want to skip to the next one. See, if I don't, let me tell you people something. If I don't share my mentor's work, it's my loss. Let me just let you people know that if I don't share his work and other people out there, it is my loss. Now, me are the benefit for you. It ain't benefit, no nothing for me. There's nothing I say that my mentor doesn't know. Let me tell you that. There are some things, okay, he can pick up one or two things from what I say and he say, oh, you did well and all of it. Doesn't mean, say, you know, if he put them in your own words in a different way. See, identify people who have what you have and stick to it. You know, whether they reciprocate. If my mentor care, may not share my work. In fact, may not even first share the work. My concern is me sharing his work, benefiting from what he's doing. If he doesn't go live now, me at the loss, because I'm not going to tap into what he has. I'm not going to benefit. I'm not going to eat the food I have to eat. I'll not even give to you people. This is why I give. So just so you understand that there is the natural order of things. Some of you are trying to compete with people. The next one was competition, negative competition. That's what I'm on about. Just so we know. Be writing as I'm talking, guys, because I'm doing it haphazardly. You know, it's your loss. Oh, that's what I'm telling you. Some of you will say you don't want to come on this platform. Now you're lost. No, wait. How are you not coming on this platform? It change my purpose. How does it change it? There are other people, whether I drive them this platform, those people create fake profile. Most of you watching me, I don't block some people over here. They go create fake profile, come back. Because those people know, say, they not feel the fight with Anti-Delhi. They block you on other profile platforms. You still go create fake profiles and you go there because something is dragging you there. If you not be the benefit you know for go there. That's why I'm saying that be sure what you're following. And if that is benefiting you, stick for it and learn. Sometimes then they go even holler you, okay? But now you go lost if you want compete with that person. This is what I'm telling you. If you have seen somebody who is doing something that you love to do, or you have a mentor, or you have somebody, even if from afar, connect to that vision. There's a lot of ways to connect to it. I'm going to talk about that. Okay, let me focus on that, on that competition bit. So I talked about positive competition. Now, with positive competition, guys, see here. Exactly, yeah. Foolish pride, negative competition. Exactly. With positive competition, right? Okay. You see people, like I said this earlier. So compete positively. Compete to want to, how did this person do it? And when you're competing like that, you're looking at your own like, oh my God, it's not and be honest to say, because it starts with honesty. Some of you will never agree that this platform is this big. That's the thing. Some of you would go somewhere and they're talking about big English platforms. You would never mention Daily Smart Chops because to you, you think say no one show. It is this thing. See, let me tell you something, and you can say that I'm tooting my horn. Whatever, it doesn't change. I'm saying that this platform is one of the biggest Anglophone platforms in Cameroon. It is not up for a debate. It's not up for a debate. So even if you mention it out there, it will not change it. Now, if you have sense, if you get common sense, what you will be doing is not negatively, if you can criticize them, it doesn't change. So what I'm trying to let you know is that for those of you who are starting up, coming to criticize Daily Smart Chops or other big platforms out there, it will not make your own grow. Look at what they are doing that is positive and you copy. It's okay to copy. And then you embed your signature in it. It's okay. And today they run the platform now. Look at the way she goes about it. Pick out some other things. Go to another platform. You pick out one or two things. Go to another platform. You pick out one or two things. And then you put your signature there. It becomes your own thing, your own brand. Okay. You know, the one time for compete with person negatively, you talk trash talk them. That one thing say wait. If he say because when I don't get platform now, when I act like say the heaven and earth revolve around una, go get your own platform. Then you understand say heaven and earth revolve around the platform. Then, if you don't know that purpose, heaven and earth revolves around purpose. Know from today. Okay. So I was saying that Right, exactly. So I was saying that and then the thing is now most of you are competing with people's glory. My chapter, some person will can compete with me. You just start platform, you want to compete with me? No. Most of you are competing with me. I have a makeup on my face now. You don't see any of those wrinkles on my face, do you? You don't see them. Most of you will take your natural face and start to compare. So, oh my God, see Auntie Deli face is smooth. Get one eye stretch mark for your face. The stretch mark they come up with their face. No. Get this and that. Oh, look at Auntie Deli. No, I have makeup on. I'm trying to make you understand that. Be careful with the things you compete with. And also be careful with you're positively trying to compete with and negatively competing with. So with positive competition, know that they are behind the scenes moment, understanding. And that's why I was saying that, especially with celebrities, put out behind the scenes moment every now and then for them to understand that it's not all rosy. Because this is the reason why this generation they fail. Because especially on Instagram, they don't go add boobs, they don't add buttocks, they don't add the one. Some man don't just do a beautiful flyer. Go for your office, get one of that beautiful thing the way you see them today. Some people have it's packaging, and you're competing your start off moments to people's finishing points. Are you kidding me? This is what is killing you. If you see my own face without makeup and compete on your own face without makeup, then you understand that the competition is not even that strong. So I've told you people, so many of you are more far beautiful than I am. Just so you understand. I don't know why exactly. Okay. Around purpose. I said heaven and earth revolves around purpose. It's about purpose, the start and the finish. So when people have, if you see purpose, you start saying that, all of this. Now, I was saying that so that when you see all of these people who are glammed up, makeup artists can tell you the before and the after moments. Most of you are just at the before moments. Compare with before. If you compare with people's before moments, you're not going to get into depression because of people. You hardly get into depression because of people. If you get into it, okay? Guys, exactly. Makeup with filters. Exactly. Anya Muriel. Makeup with filters. There's a lot of people coming on here. We don't use filters. We don't use all kind of app them for editing our pictures. We're looking glammed up. We have very good and sophisticated phones. My kid sister is saying that she's finding difficulties connecting. What's the matter? Are you guys finding difficulties connecting? Can you hear me? Pump hearts, guys, and as you join, just pump hearts. So that's it, okay? A lot of people, I've said, if you see people on natural this thing, you'll be shocked. Filters, sophisticated phones, good lighting, and all of that makes you glow. And it's okay to package. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. We don't have to come out looking all on chem because you want claim for people that say the package. But just so you know that when you're seeing somebody who is packaging, don't be comparing your natural face with them. Okay, all of these fake lashes, all of these. Now, so my lips pink. So I was saying all of that, and I mentioned yeah, on competition. What else did I say that I was gonna do? See, that's why when something drops in my mind, I just want to say it so that I don't forget. I'll think about it. Okay, so positive, get into it, see what people are doing. Okay, connect to without positive competition, connect to people, and that will take us to the next point, to people who have been there before. A lot of you come on social media, you see people who are doing just what you want to do. You look at it, wow, it is so good. But you go about disrespecting them. I see a lot of you come on social media, the level of disrespect with you. When they want to talk, you say their opinion. When they want to talk, you say their perspective. When they want to talk, all man get data on, all man vision for behind the computer, it talk whatever trash. Most of these people who insult you stand for their front, they tremble. I'm telling you. Everybody will come, they will create full profile. Social media don't give everybody a voice to speak, and people don't know their boundaries anymore. People you're supposed to be learning from, you're competing with. People you're supposed to bow down, submit to. You are busy doing beef because I don't hear. And there's something now on social media. I disrespect you anyhow, and I can't write apology. That's the trend. You want to hear, oh, I'm sorry. And I said this yesterday. There's some apologies. You come and talk about apology. Some people will take it. There are some apologies that will break trust and it will never be fixed. I don't care whether you start apologizing from now to thy kingdom come. I'm saying that it is not everything that is fixed once it's broken. So don't think you would do that. Some of you think it is to trend. Oh, I get to do this to trend. And I'm not saying that you should not speak up if you want to speak up if something is wrong, okay? But respectfully do that, okay? And if you do that respectfully, that you genuine with what maybe you were disrespected or something, you can speak out. I'm talking about people who come and disrespect people in the name of they want to trend. Those of you in showbiz, you'll see some person don't be an A-list artist. You spend your time as an upcoming artist when no man don't know your song. You talk after that one don't know how to sing, you know how to sing past this yam. Even if God, even by grace, you promote the rich for the disrespect where you get in your career, you go, believe. I told you people about karma the other day, it is real. The disrespect where some of you will get them in when I don't reach. That's why I said sometimes look at yourself. It is your younger self that messed up big time, and you're now facing the consequences. Even in your purpose, even in whatever. Sometimes it's even that got you into purpose. What I'm trying to say is that respect the hustle of people who have been there before you, and especially those who are doing the things you have not been able to do. You always look at it and it feels like it's just easy now. Take phone, come put on here. It's not everybody can put out a phone and talk. Not everybody will have content, rich content. Not everybody will have it. Anybody, if you get data, put phone so she don't talk. Not be all man go forward follow you. Everybody can have data, put phone like this and do whatever. Not be all man go come back 2 times to your platform. Not be all man go learn something. Not be all man go see and let's say they do something. Like, not everybody can do it. So when I just put microphone for them up, so when I already developed, when I already turned into stutterers. Somebody is saying I should increase my volume. Really? I have my volume is on maximum. I'm not sure. At least your phone should have a problem. Yes, they want to. They think okay because something now for social media now are beefing. Oh, I have to beef now to get vibes, to get views. Oh, I have to beef with this person. Then they go and check, oh, the views are now on this, and they even count the views. They go to count and say, oh, child, look at, and yes, it's negative publicity and publication that sells, but you choose to be on the right side of history. Okay? You choose to be on the right side of history. I don't care whether one person view me on this platform. I will never trend in some style they are not ever trending. I don't talk the one. If it means I say I'll get negativity for trend, me man no trend. She get it. Man no trend. Just forget. So if another one go bring me whatever, I got to this level without when I don't hear me with negativity for social media, I still come out and I still give my views on things. But you people can distinguish when somebody is being negative and when somebody is outrightly passing a message. Have I not blown, quote unquote? I never blow for blogging. You must not trend in a particular way. I'm saying that for some of you who think you have to start up your platform and start making negative vibes here and there. It's a matter of time. And you start struggling to come back to where you had to be. Okay? There's nobody who will rise up dragging other people down. You will not stay all over down. So I'm just saying that, just so we know that. Some of you would think, okay, as I don't start the platform, I just talk I just would lie form some story, lie about some person, may they come them and right say this or no, you're not going to trend like that. You're just, it's before time and people don't even believe in you anymore. Oh, okay. So I always forget. Okay, thank you guys. I get it. Sorry, yeah. Okay. So I said that respect those who have been there before you. Look at who is doing what you can do. Connect to those people. I was talking about Maureen Cyrene. She's been here for as long as she's been here. She's starting her own platform, and I can bless her platform and ask some of you to go there and support her work. Why? Because I've not seen a post that she has not commented. She has learned from me. She will ask me questions. She will come, anti-mentorship. She wants to do this. She will ask me questions about her relationship. She will come. That's somebody who sits at the feet, like they say, disciples sat at the feet of Jesus. The people sat to learn. That's how you learn from your mentors. For the people who mentor you, the people who doing things that you want to. And there's no how she will not prosper. That's one of the many examples I can give. There's no how. Most of you want to start and overtake. Your goal is to overtake. That's your problem. I want to big pass the person. I want to big. You never even reach the person. You want big passing, a big passing. And you see this .com success I talked about. That's the same way it come now, so it go. Because when you take out time and you build a house and you put a foundation, that building no fall. Unlike one way they don't drop plaster something and stand and it looks so glamorous, but the next week, any wind they blow. You guys already know that. Okay. Come on social media, instead of learning, you're busy from one place to the other. You can busy from people busy from one place to the other and they're learning. That doesn't mean, okay, that you should not go and get all the vibes. You can do that, but hey, where is your core value? Where is your main? You should have major platforms that you learn from. Like, you know that if I get data where you go finish one platform, you feel go for some particular place. My mentor is there. I have to go there and see one thing that he has put out today. Okay. So that's it. So just so that Mona notice, I don't only one dance my shows. No, don't even get that twisted. What's the next one? Humility. See here. Even Bible does say God resists the proud and he gives more grace to the humble. You see this thing we talk about grace. Grace is given to everybody, okay, to do whatever. But some people have more grace because of humility. Some people have more grace. He adds grace. Idi Adam. It's just like wisdom. Some people are knowledgeable, okay? Some people are wise. Some people are wiser. And they are wisest. That's why some people say there are the wisest people out there. The wisest king that lived. There's a reason. Other kings were wise, but some people are wisest. Some people are wiser. Some are wisest. There is a difference. But God gives, he says, ask. Any man lack wisdom. Now, so Bible talk now. May you ask them, for God will eat graciously give them. And humility, see, let me tell you people, I can't come and sit and be talking and say, oh, I'm a humble person. Now, it is people who will tell you whether you're humble or not. I always say that humility doesn't bask in itself. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it. Humility is one of those virtues that doesn't take pride in themselves. The moment you start thinking you're humble, pride has set in already. It's as crazy as that. I don't know how to put it. But there's just something about humility that doesn't know how to bask in itself. Because basking, like trying to be, you realize, because there could be a very thin line between humility and pride. I'm telling you, before you know it, you don't enter inside pride, and you don't know that. Okay. Now, it is other people to tell you whether or not you're humble. It is other people to tell you. Now you can sit and evaluate yourself and all of that. But the moment you start going about and saying that I'm a very humble person, I don't know how that works though. But it's other people to tell you, okay? And humility, no be calmness. Let's not miss, because always people say, oh, the way that they're humble. Humility don't mean I say you're solemn. It doesn't mean you're solemn. It doesn't mean you're calm. No, it doesn't mean you're gentle. No, be so. Humility. Finding the right definition for it. But humility, God resists the proud and he gives more grace to the humble. When you start off your work and your God is taking you places, be humble with it. You can't use your gift to bring people down. You cannot use it to oppress people. You cannot now use it to be this tyrant. You cannot now use it to feel like you don't arrive there. If you see people, they don't arrive, do what? I always tell you people, if you see people who don't arrive, they not even talk to don't arrive, because it goes without saying, okay? Exactly. Yeah, to say that I'm humble is already an aspect of pride. And that's it. I don't know how to really coin this word. So thank you, Emma. Okay. So be humble with it. Because again, now God they give grace. You see, I can't be proud. Like I always tell you people, I can't be serving humanity and I'm proud. I can't. When I say humility to humanity, is because it is humanity that I'm serving with purpose. And if it is serve humanity, no. And then I be proud say, you see, because I am conscious of the fact that God gave me this vision. Now, God, I don't know how most of you people do it, but for me, it's God. It is God who brought me from where He took me from. It is God who has brought me to this extent, and it's God who is going to take me to that extent. I believe so. It's God. I can only be humble with Him. I feel only. So it's each day I'm asking for the spirit of humility. So that man no wake up, start to take my shoulder, they start to pass my head, they start to feel like, oh, this and that. Oh, some of you will come, and some of you listening to me would God will give you a bigger platform than me tomorrow. Okay. Some of you will do better, bigger things than some of you have overtaken even your mentors. Some of you have overtaken even your parents. Some of you have overtaken, but the moment you start feel say you pass the people, you pass the one, Sam, the way you go crumble, you know, go believe that's it. I don't know how to put this. How do I explain this thingy? You will get into some of you get into ministry. Sometimes you even prophesy self as your prophet in the church. Some of you even do things. Some of you, okay, let me limit it to this boy works. This I use the example of especially we watched it growing up watching it in Nigerian movies. I think a lot of these Bamileke people do it as well, where they go and serve their masters. Okay. Some of you will serve your masters and you will even be bigger and you even Bible says that okay, that a student who, I'm paraphrasing, that say picking where he learn and he focus, he go even can know better. Okay, you know if you be bigger than your mentors, you cannot be bigger than your predecessors. You know if you be bigger than them in the sense that there are things like I told you people. I know if you wake up on this side of things there, then I so I know past my mentor. That moment where I know so now for them I down for the start. I'm telling you something. You see these children who go for apprenticeship. Yes, now apprenticeship, that's the word. Some of them really they go learn work here. You don't see salon work where get the comes in you want apprentice may do here. When I don't see that, when I don't see no. When that picking wake up, study, feel as say, he don't know what pass he master now down for that. I am telling you, take out time. May your mentor graduate you to your next level. May he bless you, give you an opening. Some of you will go, you steal ideas, steal things them from them, steal whatever they're doing, steal, and you want to go start off your own. You don't scatter on a church, go start off on your own. Scatter your mentor in workplace, you go start off your own. You even thief eating them, go start off your own. I'm telling you, they don't need for your mentor, not even need for come after you. You'll be stupid for a mentor to be running after that kind of. If I may go, the way that person go fall. And the thing about it is that they never fall immediately. They climb, then they drop down immediately, break. And when you fall from that, you see why the devil fall. You see that place where devil fall from there. Because God had so put him up there. When he fell, he could not rise again because he shattered. This is what most of your apprentices are doing. This is what you're doing. You see people who have been there. You see your mentors. Sometimes they even have weaknesses. They even have aspects they're struggling with. Sometimes God don't really give you an idea for something where they need to learn them, where they even learn them from you. It not ever, see, the head no fear, the place will never ever pass the it not change the fact. Sometimes God did just test you and test them because you will get apprentices then tomorrow. You will. Oh, you can take this from me. You'll get apprentices then tomorrow. And guess what? Your downfall, it goes so be obvious so way you know go. I say, you don't ever see some person go say one go start church, start the church. Have you seen somebody broken from a church and go the church no start? No, it ever start. Sometimes they didn't ever even get ministry. Just wait, just the watch out. See these people who go about breaking people. You go for some place, people they don't start their businesses. You go enter, scatter the business, take the idea, go say it, go start. Oh, man, don't even talk. Oh, it's man, don't even talk. What the way you go fall? And the worst part of it is that even the idea where you be getting, because most usually these people, God, if you feel like, okay, God has also empowered me. God has also given me that kind of idea. I had that kind of idea. Even that one way you be getting, even the little that you be getting, it will still be taken from you. I'm telling you. If you, why are the belay body pointing? Tell us some of you get to hear it in this particular to I talk about that. Yes, some of you should hear this. You should. Even the little. That's why when you see that people, they go start up, they break up, they go start up. So you ask them, so wait till it happen. You don't, there's nothing about them anymore. There's no trace. Even their own gift, they thrive again because they destroyed all, even that one. If you hear, they destroyed even that. Yes, they did. So when you see people do that, don't worry, be calm, don't bother. There's always a tendency, you see some mentors who say they will curse you because human beings. See, some man don't do something for you, so you say, I go work. Some person do something for me, I thought I'll work and naked curse you. I go work. Let me say, I saw work as so naked curse you, and then I can't ask myself, say, forget it go fail before they start. Don't curse. You don't need to curse people. They go fail before they start. I'm telling you. So if you're listening to me, let it be a take-home message for you. God is watching where you're serving. He will give you to whatever. He will give you a platform to. The same measures, good measures, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, so shall men give unto your bosom. See, these things, principles, when I just say life get the same kind of principle, not the same. So just continue to do one. God is so discord. Anytime you sowed seed of discord, they want pastor someplace now. You don't break people them. You go, you meet up two people them. Now, friends, even these things even happen with friendship. You see two friends they really date together. Now, so they love each other. They know them. You can't enter, destroy them. Take one person, go for some side, go turn it that one now your friend. You see those things. You see these small things. It matters in life. Oh, good measures pressed down. You know the ever come. You know, so when you sow seed now, it ain't grown at that one seed. If you ever come out tree. Like I told you people, some of you are struggling with exceptional cases because of the seeds that you sowed. Now they seed the one I sow. Do you have a mentor? That's why you see me. How many times have I told you people on this platform I'm not doing mentor because me and Nosa never reached me level for mentoring. Until I get the go ahead from a mentor, before I even talk about mentoring. You people will just say, oh, I'm your mentor, I'm mentor. We just agree on that. Would you just say, yeah, because you come and learn on this platform? But hey, and then you do, before you go submit for some person, no say, now a test. And that's why when God give you your main mentor, be careful. I'm telling you, that's why you know if you get you people. Why I don't agree to me being your mentor per se. I think I'm just more of somebody or like a role model to a lot of young girls, okay, in that light. But you see, with mentorship always find me, them one-on-one. Because I can't be calling somebody like TD Jakes my mentor. I don't understand that. He doesn't even know me. You understand? Even better, some of una even relate una for inside comment sections on una know una pictures. TD Jakes never knows on them they exist like daily. I work at it for one show, say waiting. Because I always say, because when no one submit, you people will leave the people God has sent for you to be learning under. When I compete with them, break, go now, go start submit. Oh, the way where God go expose una now. Una no believe. I say I'm saying this doesn't only end in church. Even for boy team, salon work, for mechanic, for school, anything. Not the limit and side talking about church. I'm talking about mentor-mentee relationship, and I've just gotten into it. You know, that put my point there. You want to succeed for the life, see. And then another way to do it is, see, you sow seeds in their lives. And when I say that, don't get me wrong, because people abuse it. Sometimes you just hear people out of the abundance of your heart, give. Out of the abundance of your pocket, give. Out of the abundance of your mouth, speak. I was relating that to the pocket. Sometimes, yeah, some mentors could be very abusive. They want to use you to achieve things. They want to drain your pocket. They want to all of what they want to do all of that, okay, which is wrong, okay. And don't get me wrong. This one with sowing, there are some things that you will sow and you reap with them, okay. You listening to me, I don't tell you, say before I start, I don't I can't sow seed for my life. I'm talking about your mentors where they know you. Always, once in a while, give them, sow them seeds. That is good. It is. It must not be big, something big, just something, just a token. Go get for them. Even with somebody who is doing something, okay, it's a principle. Go sow for that particular thing. Go there. You can sow. You can just go and serve them. Okay, you can just go for free. You can just go and give them. It could be money. You could buy them gifts. Just something. I'm telling you. You see, like I said, you think you're sowing into their lives. You're just sowing your own seeds that will germinate tomorrow. Yes. Yes. I'm telling you. So that mentor-mentee relationship is something. And make sure, say, your mentor may not he graduate you. Some of you will have your mentors. Then you want me to graduate you before time. You want to start ministry. Hey, you don't prophesy Sunday. Don't just give you microphone. Say me you can't stand preach. For you now, you don't just think down and say, I feel start church. The way I preach, people they clap for me. I feel start church. He mentor says, sister, if I preach self, the first people will clap for me pass. So you should say, my own crowd go plenty pass. Hey, hey. I don't know. I mean, explaining to you now. So when I don't give highway to the grave, I just bring on back. You understand? Look at the people who succeed in life. Check all of these things I'm talking about. They follow these things. When you say that, oh, there is no so a formula, there are formulas, the principles. These things I'm telling you in a principle. And it's something that you will not hear so many people tell you. I'm telling you. When you ask so many people how they succeeded, they will give you all of what, because like I said, my own vision and my purpose is unique. It's different for me. I have a lot of part that God took me through. With relationships, like I said, if I tell you my stories about relationships, you will be, I'm open. You don't like that for ages. So God might have taken me through that part. Other people are doing relationship, God not take them through the kind part we take me through. But you know what? Underlying principles, they stay. Okay, it does. It stays. You go just stun. So some of you listening to me, go and sow into the life of your mentors. Go and sow into the life of your mentors. Anything where God lay on for your heart. It must not be a spiritual mentor. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, whatever purpose you are, remember I'm talking in line with purpose. Go there, sow into their lives. Okay? Anything. Just sometimes just go for their houses. You help out. Decide, say, I don't decide, say, every Saturday this. Some people put bank accounts, details. Okay, it go directly. Your mentor must not be a pastor. Just so that when I start also don't talk and say when I go sow for some church, but it could still be in a church. Yes, all of these things matter. So when people they work at phone and say when I know so, they destroy your seeds the way they sow them. Now then, because they're there, those same people they sow in other people their life indirectly. Now because why don't call and say seed and tithe, they don't wake up now and start run for your head. Oh, the church are stealing people. If you see the way other people are stealing that same more than that, in fact, quadruple times, you will not believe. They are destroying your own plants. They are destroying your seeds. They didn't make you need the water. You didn't even sow seed, you need water. But they did for different side they sow. They are sowing. We all sow, whether directly or indirectly, to the church or out of the church. We all human beings, we are sowing seeds. It is the products of seeds that have been sown that you see on this platform and other platforms on other places. Remember, not for you. So choose where you want to sow your seed. Choose where you want to sow your seed. Because even with the parable of the sower, there are seeds that fell along the roadside. There are seeds that fell on thorny grounds. There are seeds where they say it be fall on rocky ground. There are seeds that way fall way to be chukam. There are seeds where birds they become picker up, but there were seeds that were sown on fertile soil and it grew. So the problem might not even be the seed. It's not with the seed. The problem is not with the seed. The problem is the soil where you sow the seed. So that's why I said before you choose your mentor, that's why we not mentor, not be join anybody. Usually these are divinely orchestrated things. That's why I need one carry me tight to say I be mentor before when I come for I can put on so until I know I handle my own self. I want to handle mentors, you know. It's a calling. It's a divine mandate. That's what most of you feel. When I feel say, oh, when they come in and say, I'll be mentor, I start school of, now soon as I'll just come and say, I'll start school of mentorship. Hey, I beg, I don't get strength. Yeah, I don't get energy for that one. So that, but of course, with time, I could do that. Take mentorship classes. When I don't learn, finish. Like I said, I'm still learning. Okay. So the problem is not you sowing seed. No man, no ever fool you for the life. If you sow a seed to your friend's life, you go reap more a tree of that. It is where you people sow your seeds. Okay. Sometimes in the seed need germinate for place when I go on. So all of these things, so want to make sure to sow the seed. Because you're a sower. Oh yes, you are. And guess what? It will definitely grow. Now, some of these seeds will grow. There are fertile soils and there are fertile soils. So one, the Bible says, and 30 and 60 and 90 and 100, like that. Some seed they will grow past one. So one they will take long to grow, but it will definitely grow as long as na fertile soil. Okay. So yeah. I tell you, Emanuela, and then I start ask fees. And then before long, I realize and say, mentorship, no be see, you know what it means. And like I said, these are divinely orchestrated things. Sometimes your mentor says, now God even send it through your path. Okay. Now God the order your footsteps if you go for the most of this, especially with us with the religious setup. I believe so. You know, just work, I go find some person say, I want you to be my mentors. The Holy Spirit would have confirmed that in you. So, yes, I'll be some of your mentors. Some of you, my mentor. Yes, I will be. But God could on so connect we for a point where it will be so straightforward. You know, could be as until we work argue on. You get the gist, right? Yes. No good seed sown on a good soil dies. Okay. Sometimes, like I said, it's a lot about these seeds that are sown. Sometimes people start off well. Remember, they take a good seed, put on a good soil. They don't water it. They don't nurture it. You go start for some church. You don't start off fine. You really did fine. You did preach. You did pray. You did intercede. You did for ushering department. You did anything. I'm just saying, just use any example. Then something can pass. Whereas your corn never germinate. Matter of fact, don't just start germinate. See, they never grow. Never harvest time never reach. You go cocotam. You go broke and then another soft corn the way it is sucker, but you know say no be correct corn. Now so some of them they do. So the problem was never with the seed. Sometimes the soil is fertile. You plant for the day you go, you know nurture. Some of them you water them, you water the seed. No. Una go come. Because I don't sow seed for that my level. I expect and I say anything now way the man want to talk, I must align with you. And guess what? Your mentor must not be your big person. You could submit to a younger person. This is what some people feel. You could submit to a younger person. Like I said, these are divinely orchestrated things. It's a lot of things. When Pharaoh, if one to submit for Joseph, Pharaoh be older than Joseph. Let me let you people know that. But when God had called Joseph to mentor in Egypt, to do all of what Pharaoh be know very well. I know some for the petit frere and all that the generation wipe out because some of una telling now who that petit say we no Delhi now Delhi will be run inside rain. That's all that most of them I do. Forget what no say two ways. Sometimes God don't get me. You know, no can submit for the Delhi, and I'm using this understand this in context. You understand now? That one now who petit said oh no there. None of petit frere and that way they just grow up. What is God saying? What has God called you to do? Do they know it better than you? Have they been doing it? How consistent have they been? How submissive are they to their own mentors? See, one thing, even when strong hate flop for my head, so same as strong hate for my mentor, quote unquote. See, when I'm remember how my mentor be so. I think I've not seen anybody who it submit for a mentor reach my mentor. Me say I know submit reach my mentor. That's I'm struggling to explain that. My mentor, the way my mentor submit to his mentor, oh my God. And this is one of the ways you use into where when I work, I find mentor them. How submissive are they to their own mentors? Because some people out there are not submitted to anybody. One talk, they say they submit to the Holy Spirit. They need to submit, they need to listen to anybody. Your highway to the grave, matter of fact, you submit to that kind of person. It's a matter of time now, so you'll be that kind of ministry. When you go sit down for they feel like you are everything. The way my mentor submit, I mean, sometimes I will listen to some things that the way he take and let me say, when he meant to be mentioned. I'm telling you people, I know you talk saying I'm because I'm a mentor. I'm telling you what I know, what I've seen all the years. For how many years now I don't know my mentor? I've seen him submit to his mentor unwaveringly. And I say mentor no get me errors. And I say mentor no this and that. And wait, Muna no get me wrong. If you look at now with the normal eye, you think say my mentor be much more equipped. What's the word? It's more blessed. It's more anointed. That's the word. Than he mentor. Now so you go look at your natural eyes. Now so because most often you will say, I don't even listen to that. My mentor, You know the first talks until my own. No, see, it's a natural order. Why the tribe? I don't know why I'm saying these things. I plan to talk on some things and take questions, but let's just flow with it, okay? I always take 2 hours to do this. I think I'll be rounding off now because I don't know why I did not even plan to say these things. I think somebody out there, because some of you think, okay, you're not submitting to anybody. Holy Spirit, naya mentor. Holy Spirit, naya mentor, kill there. Yes, familiarity. Exactly, Delise. You get the right word. Okay, because sometimes your mentor will just be very nice, very humble, or like that, and then you then wake up, then done for you saying, me and the man now so be age mates. In fact, we do that. Me and the man now so I think I know pass here. I mean, say, I gave you people my example now. My mentor, see, if you people see how he submits to his mentor, because of that, only because of that, I know that means say there's no how I know fit submit to it. Only because of that, it make a me. When it says people teach by example, exactly. That's it. You understand? Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Somebody's asking if I can have more than one mentor. Yes, you can have it. Let me use my example. For me, right? My mentor, and I for those of you who would who know him, Reverend Jesse Song, Yusimbom, that's my mentor. He's my main mentor. That means say, if you take off every other, I have other mentors, which I'll name them, and you guys will understand what I'm saying. So that question is coming from Zembong Ponjok Tonzok Henrietta. Okay. So you will have one mentor, okay, one major, okay, I would say, let me say, I call him spiritual authority, but so just so to use a word that it's familiar, you guys can relate with, we're using mentor, okay. Now, my mentor, why it's easy for me to submit to him fully and completely is because he is very equipped and he is an all-round person. I'm not saying this because I'm a mentor. When you people follow him and other people, I'm one of the list of his children. Mona John knows so. So when you people say that, oh, Auntie Deli is this jumper, when I hear my mentor, one of you picking and talk, I did left that third grade then for your children then in terms of anointing. Let me let you people know that. So when you people hail me all over at Jotong, I say, because sometimes I see my fellow brothers and sisters, that's people who submit under him, and I listen to them. I just to say, I never start. I never start. Just so we understand. Now, what was I saying? My mentor is an all-round minister. There is hardly I never meet up some person where he knows almost all things for the world like that. He's all round. So it's easy for me to submit because I don't need me plenty mentors. So because when I ask something about general life things, he has an answer for me. Relationships, he has an answer for me. Ministry work, he has an answer. Leadership, he has an answer. I mean, say, go touch for finance. Go talk on administration. Go touch on, this is how my mentor, he's that equipped. For me, I don't even be like that. and I get aspects to them. Or when we talk about charity, I can mentor you on that. Talk about relationships, I can mentor you on that. Talk about media, I can mentor you on that. So I get some limit. I have a limit. I have a limit to my own, my own callings like that. My mentor is an all-round person. And this one, I'll not be blinking. You people listening to me, for those of you who have been privileged to get on his platform and listen to him, you know how blessed he is, how anointed he is. Now, he is that all round. So it's easy for me to just get, how you have your one-stop shop. More like you have like one shop groceries where you get everything where you go buy. You don't need to go for other shops there now. Now, for those of you abroad, you understand that we have these grocery shops. There are times when, let me use example of my fish as when I really love my fish. So there's a particular grocery shop I always go to buy. It's called Lidl. It's cheap. There are loads of things that are cheap on there. So I think it's a German shop that has a branch in the UK. So there are things that are relatively cheaper. Now, so when I go there, I buy almost everything, household thing on there. But my fish food is not sold there. That's why I'll go to maybe Asda. It's another grocery shop to buy. Okay. Or go to maybe Sainsbury. It's another grocery shop like that to buy. Okay. Why am I saying this? Because I will go to the other ones to patronize because it's not in Lidl. If it is there for Lidl, I know for define another. So sometimes when you ask if you can have more than one, yes, you can have more than one. Okay. Now, there are some things about the media. I could go to other people whom I think have is their niche like that, because the fact that my mentor knows aspects about that doesn't mean that if it's necessarily start up a media school. So that is not maybe a very strong point for him, but he knows he can mentor, you can tell you ideas, give you ideas like that with it. Now I can get another mentor in that aspect who has that as his niche. Okay, and he has everything. Roland Fomunam, I've told you people, is a mentor to me. Yeah, he is a mentor. I'm just showing you now. Eno Eyong is a mentor. Okay, he's a mentor. Now he has so now if I'm talking about something about sports, I could ask my mentor. He has his favorite football club. He knows how these things are. But Eno Eyong, who is a football player, a football coach, stands a better place to tell me the dynamics surrounding football. So I have that mentor and I can have another mentor in that aspect. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Because some of you just pass any place there. When I work at gather mentor, they will not submit, because submission is a very difficult. Submission easy. It's easy if you see these things I'm putting. Now, it's easy now for submit to somebody who, first of all, is equipped, is anointed, is round, is grounded, like all of that. It's easy for you. You'll go find people the way tomorrow. You start to find people submit, because you cannot submit. It's not like loyalty, because mentorship and submission goes with loyalty. So loyalty is a very expensive gift. You cannot give it to. It's only how many people you can give it to. You get the gist, right? When I brought me hard to the video, when I should don't really listen and say, I don't even know why am I saying these things here. I should be saying these things in conferences, right? Okay. I don't know why I'm saying all of this. But like I was saying, loyalty is a very expensive gift. How many people do you be loyal to? Oh, you get, when I talk about seats, how many seats do you want so? Or how many people they're alive? You will turn poor man before you even start. Okay, that's my baby sister. She's encouraging me. Thank you, sis. she has a lovely comment there. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's good to hear from your family, yeah? It's really good to hear. Okay, that your family, because it's very few family members who support family, trust me. So when your own family supports your work, then, it's something. Thank you, darling sister. It's okay. So that's it. You guys, how many people will want submit to for this? That's why I always say, even for this, what they talk about for online, no can submit you for me. If you find some other motivational speaker and platform and submit there, you cannot be submitting to all of us. You are a hypocrite. You are one fat hypocrite on social media. Yeah, you are one fat. You can support. It's only how many platforms you can support, because we say our own time. That doesn't say you'll run poor. If you get to give seed for everybody, you'll be poor. The same, you will not have time for yourself if you have to go on all of these platforms. So when you're going on all of the platforms, just know say something wrong with you, and you don't have time for yourself. Who's that data for follow all of these things? You do have that? Really? No, you don't. I know you don't. You don't get that time. Even if you have data, you don't have time to do all of that. One person, find one person, but be sure. That's why I said choose your submission wisely. Even when we in marriage, we always say these things, right? We always insist, choose your submission. Emma was talking the other day. Before you want come now, start to say, I know go submit me for somebody snake. Now you choose them. Because some people truly are crazy. You be sure who you're submitting to. Even the husband you want to choose, my choice. Be sure. Okay? This one person tell me say, I never thought you made my mom. When I did so with the platform, you know, even the husband you're submitting to, before one can hear and I hide my ID every second. Oh, hide my ID, key you there. See, no one submit. So choose it. As it goes the same thing with mentorship. Okay, the same way it goes with mentorship. It does. For me, heart, guys. I tell you, want become minister in charge of sowing seeds the whole place. You want go lawyer for this side. Go me the say, oh, you the lawyer for this side. Some of una own them. When the run just say give away, una don't run, una don't become na una some una I mean say there's a 2 side colors. Some of una again 18 side colors them. I'm telling you. But I'm saying that don't get me wrong. Choose whatever platform you want to and submit there. Where you know, say the person they mentor you, this person they minister to your spirit, this person says what you want to. I see the way this person they live a life. You know, it could be anybody, but you cannot be all over the place. You can't be. The same way, if you married more than some people they marry more than 2 husbands. I don't know how that one they work with. The same way, if you do that, you understand. So guys, pour me hearts now. Now pour me enough hearts. Okay. Let me see the last thing. I think I need to take the last one on there. Okay, the last one, which of course, how God don't make and I don't come. I think I've talked about positive competition. I've talked about mentor-mentee relationship. I've talked about consistency. I've talked about respect for others. I've talked about humility to humanity and then faith in God. See, ain't nobody, see, may man no fool now, there's God. Okay, there's God. May man no fool you. If you ever sit and doubt God, it's a lot of times when we question his existence because we feel like, wow, God, all of these things happening. Are you there? Are you there? Why most people question the existence of God is because they have not understood that God has done everything and given us the upper hand to rule, okay. They still don't understand that God has said we should function. If you want to really see God, follow principles, you see God. Write that down in the comments, guys. If you want to see God and always feel God is beside you, whatever you're doing, follow the principles of that thing, you'll see God. See, God is not emotional. He's not. Because most of us, especially African Christians, we want to put God in a box. We want to make God very emotional. We start crying over things that we have messed up. You see God. And if God were to be emotional, the war for don't finish. Matter of fact, all we for don't go hellfire. I just want to come on and also. Because somehow we feel like if God were to be emotional, he go understand me. No. If God were to be emotional, for the hellfire now, so all we. What am I saying? I'm saying that there's a God. If you ever sit and think, okay, there's no God. I want to remind you and I want to encourage you. There's God. There is. Okay. Take it from some of us. There's God. He is. He's there. He's there. He's here. He's out there. He's omnipresent. He's omnipotent. He's all of that. You will see him more when you follow principles. Because you break principles, you get sick. You start insisting that God did not hear you. No, you've broken principle. If you have followed the principles that he had laid regarding that aspect, you would have seen him. Matter of fact, you'd have been praising him. I really think that God sent us into this world to worship him through our purpose. And it's really to worship. That's really what he wants from us. I think so. I really think, me getting to, as the days go by, I see God differently. Or I get to understand him in a different capacity. I see him like he's done everything. God is done. He's so done with humankind. It's now up to us to do what we have to do with what he has blessed us with. I say that with understanding that I'm getting about God. So what I'm saying is that we feel like God has to be, we want God to appear to us, and then before we understand that he's there. If you look at nature, you understand that there's God, there's a God. The same people who say, where did God come from? Is the same way you ask them, how did the world begin? If something cannot start from space and outer space like that, how did the world begin? The first thing that got into existence, how did it get? So the people, the same argument I always said, and the same argument you give for God is the same I ask you, and you cannot answer. Okay, I just want you guys to understand that it's not me trying to want to insist on there's a God. No, even you talking, you know that rejecting him, there's still that part in your heart asking. You know, so sometimes I always prepare people to be like, God, if there's a God, reveal yourself to me. And people who genuinely ask that question get to know about him. Okay, yeah. And sometimes it's because we do not read the word of God, his word. That's why we feel so far from him. We don't feel him. When you follow principles, reading his word, you get all the principles in there. That's where it comes from. Okay. Yes, you follow principles. When you follow principles, you see God. You see God like every day. You feel like God na party man. So there are times when I feel that way. Feel like God na my party man. Sometimes I do something wrong. I feel like, God, I don't say the vex with me with the thing. God is my party man. Then God is my father. He's in all of his capacities. He's more of my father. I'll be like, Father, I'm sorry. Sometimes I be like, Daddy, see, why is no? You know how you can see if God is your father. That's why I said, the way you relate with God is, sometimes I just be like, I know how I treat my son. There are times when I discipline my son. There are times when I pamper him, even when he don't do things wrong. Sometimes he would quote unquote emotionally blackmail me, like he would do something and then he would run towards me. And then I don't know, say that one's not for me. And I know BT, I know cracky head, I know draggy ear, all of those things. That's how I relate with God. You know, to me, that's it. God is so close. He's so close. He wants you. He's really always willing for you to be there. And the way that he gave us easier, like I said, God came into this world related with humankind. They still did not get to grasp exactly who he was. He sent his son Jesus to die for us. Jesus still came. They did not get it. Now he sent the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is still there. We're still not making use of that. And then there's nature. And even scripture says that even nature will teach you. So it's showing us that even when you know, even if you understand spiritual things, look at nature, you'll understand God. You see all of what I've told you, just all of what I've told you about mentor, mentee, success, and all. Look at plants and animals. Go look at their lives. Just take time. You will see all these principles I'm telling you about. Just look at nature. Look at how things happen in life. Just look at, you'll understand. Okay. So I hope that you guys were blessed with this sermon, because I ended up preaching. Okay. It was a good time. I learned a lot, because I learn when I teach. Okay. Because there's a lot of things and the Holy Spirit would say that I did not intend. Like I said, when I was coming live, I just thought I would pick questions and answer. If you have a question regarding the topic, just drop it. Let me round up with a few minutes we have. If you have a question, okay. If not, then we can call it a day. If you have a question regarding this topic, let me know in the comments. Just so that before you guys drop your questions in there, this is a relationship hub, okay, platform, but it's so grown to a point where we can advertise and market, okay. And so I'm apart from, I now say I'm a media executive, and that is more like a package. So it's influencing, it's marketing, it's media, it's content, it's publicity, it's advertisement, it's all of these things in one. Okay, so that's it. And so on this platform, we do marketing, we promote, we do publicity. So you see all of these things happening. You've seen us with Moneyfex. You want to send money, especially for those of you in the UK listening to me, we have awesome exchange rates. It's fast, it's easy, it's cheap, it's accessible, it's very reliable. Okay. So now, yeah, you can experience one or two glitches, which is expected with all of these things, but it's a matter of time and everything is going to be sorted. But hey, we have one of the best exchange rates ever. Okay. So with Moneyfex, you always see me put it out there. We have FK Global Educational Ventures for those of you who want to travel and study in the UK. Okay, you have that. You always see the publicity I put. Okay, and then we have so just so that I do not forget, Escape by Eddie Delight. Guys, you see me glow, right? I glow. It's making my skin clean. I still have my melanin intact. It's Escape by Eddie Delight. So Edith is that woman that God has sent. It is his purpose to the tropical, okay, to the tropical regions to polish up, to make your skin clean, okay, to really give you a glowing skin and melanin intact, make you to give you that confidence that you need, okay, in your with you as far as your skin is concerned. So hyperpigmentation, all the stretch marks, things like that. Escape by Eddie. Go to www.myescape.com and you get the products. It's all of there. It's explained there detailedly on what each product does. So you can buy that for the face, just to get your face sorted. You can buy that for your skin, just to be applying your body milk, normal body milk. You can get the serum. You can get the body the facial scrub. You can get, in fact, all of these things. You can get, like, of course, the body milk. So as that, it is not expensive compared to a lot of things that you spend money out there for your skin to have a brighter, to have the glow. It's taking care of your skin, right? It is taking care of your skin. You should take care of your skin. Some of you would rather take care, buy things, all kind of junk them, all kind of clothes and wear. You cannot buy good milk for your body. You know, all those acne on your face, Escape will clean them up, polish them. And the good thing about it is that he is a medical esthetician. He's taken 8 solid years to research on the melanin, the tropical skin, and he has come out with this wonder. I call it wonder. I've used a lot of products. When you see me talk about a product, know that before I endorse a product, I've tried it. Okay. So when I talk about FK Global Educational Ventures, I came to the UK through that. He's one of my bosses. So you see, so he was, in fact, from scratch, I came to the UK through him. So I know firsthand what he can do. Okay. Again, we have so that I do not forget, I want to put them chronologically. Okay. Petty's Property. For those of you who are interested in real estate, I want to say real escape. So I've been talking about real escape for estate. But those of you who are interested in, you want to buy a land, you have a dream of being a landlord, you have a dream of owning a property, you have a dream of buying lands and you don't know how to do it, they would take you through how to save money to get to buy it, how to advance it, how to get it, how to start up a property on it, how to buy maybe houses and renovate it, all of that. So get to Petty's Property. It's on there on Facebook, Petty's Property. You know, there is a lot of you who would have built houses, built mansions, okay, but you use the money to buy things and please people on social media who have no business, you have no business competing with. You see people then they for level the way the difference on level, you would work at one compete with them, when that money there for use and don't do awesome things them. You work at one compete with them, take them, put them, even if it's in your piggy bank, put it in your piggy bank. When you break it, it's going to come out with something. Get to Petty's Property and they're going to take you through. Okay. And then you have Your Farm. Your Farm is an online, is an online platform where you can purchase your drugs. But this, so think about it. Maybe your mom, your sister, your family member is sick in Cameroon. You get on there, buy the whatever drug they prescribed from maybe a pharmacist or a hospital, the hospital rather, and then you buy it for them. They take it, only the code. They just go to the pharmacy, any of the pharmacies, and then you just present the code and they take their drugs. It's that easy, rather than you struggling to say, oh, you want to send money for them to go, and they say there's no. And so because of that, they know the different platforms, they know the different pharmacies that have the specific drugs. It's easy for them to search and all of that. See, life has been made easy. Take advantage of these opportunities. Okay. Okay. Then again, we have Worcester Academy. So this is a young Cameroonian, and I really love his work. He's a young Cameroonian who has taken out time and research on the syllables of our Cameroon syllables. This one is limited to Cameroonians. Cameroon syllables, okay, from 3 to opposite. So you can get online, especially with, you know how it is right now with the crisis in Cameroon. A lot of people are not going to school and all that. So you can self-educate. You can literally come online, buy a subject. You can buy all the subjects, all past questions. They ask all past questions on GCE. Just get on their Worcester Academy and then Worcester Academy, and then you can have all of it. So past GCE questions, revisions, subjects, lessons, you learn all of them. They have all the syllables from 1 from 3 rather, because that's from the syllabus starts from GCE syllabus starts from 3, right? Yes, and all of that, you know. So yeah. So guys, it's all of them. Let me see. Yeah, I hope I've not missed out, because we have a lot of people. And then it's also people who would, there's anyway, I'll talk about it when I get the entire package, so I can put it out here to get those of you abroad who can buy food that has been processed organically. I mean, I'm going to be talking about that. So guys, I don't know if you have questions. Answer Kitu, so if you did for the live video. Now only be Emanuela this I don't dash you be Emanuela. You can have her. Bye, bitch, bye. Bitch, bye. Okay? Bye, Felicia. Bye. I don't need you. Where's the question now? Sorry, I was talking and I wasn't looking at my screen. Okay. Okay, this is a very serious and important question. For those of you who are still here, you want to just benefit from here. I was already rounding up, but of course, I didn't pick up on her question. So she's asking, is it everything that your mentor gives to you that is right? Must I go by every counsel that my mentor gives? First of all, it's a very important question. Now, first of all, understand, that's why I said, before you choose your mentor, be sure, have this leading in your spirit that this is a man or a woman that God has called me to submit under, okay? I need you to be sure about that. Once you are sure about it, understand that he is a human being. He is not he's not as his spirit. Well, get the context, okay? Because we are spirit beings with bodies, having a soul, living in a body. But I'm talking about him having the human tendencies as well. So he has that. So he can make mistakes. But look at it. There are things when your mentor tells you, because you are learning as well, your mentor will hardly go up. Like I said, you hardly can hear me on DVD platform. I wake up and start telling and I say, it's okay now to go and be fornicating you now. It's okay. You understand? Because your mentor also is consistent with what he's teaching you. He will likely follow suit. And because you trust the grace of God upon his life, there are things your mentor will tell you, you will not understand them. But it will not be contrary to what he has been telling you, because that way it is obvious that it is wrong. But even when, let me say this, and I say this and I insist on this, even when you think your mentor is wrong, when I'm not saying in those ones where it has categorically gone out of scripture and it's clear, like your mentor says go and steal something, you cannot go and steal. That one, where is that in the Bible? Okay, if your mentor is asking you to do something that's outrageous, contrary to the word of God, you should not do it, because you already know that that is out of it. I'm talking about something that has to do with maybe your vision and your purpose, and you know that, oh, you think that you know how to do it. For instance, your mentor says don't travel or don't buy more products now, but you're thinking I have to buy it. See, when you're getting to submit to somebody, you trust the what's the name of the skin on the website? Let me just finish what I'm saying. It's www.myescape.com. Let me see if I can write it down. Let me not deviate. When you're submitting to somebody, you trust their leadership, okay? You trust the leadership of that person. You trust that God will say a lot of things about that. Because remember, a lot of things about your vision, God is revealing to him. He can tell you, he or she can tell you something that you don't see, you've not seen it yet. I take, for instance, the case of Eli in scripture. For those of you who are remember when Samuel submitted under Eli, there was a lot of times when Eli did a lot of things that were not scriptural, I would say. Had sons who were not even up to standards, I would say. But that did not stop Samuel from submitting. Now, there was a time when Samuel sat and there was a voice that called Samuel and said, Samuel, Samuel. And Samuel did not understand that's the voice of God. There are times you will hear things you will not know is the voice of God. Only your mentor will reveal that to you. There are times you will hear things, you will know it is the voice of God, but you don't know how to go about it. There are times you would hear yourself and think you've heard from God. Your mentor stands a better position. That's why I said, before you submit for some persons, and I am mentor, be ready to know that this particular person listens to God, is consistent with what the person is teaching or whatever the person is showing you. Okay? So that's how we understand. And then you know that. So even when you're, see, with me, this is what I've known. Even if my mentor makes an error, all things would work for good to them that love God and are called according to purpose. Even I believe so. If my mentor make mistake, I will not take that, blow it out of proportion, and not go overboard. I know Sima, because God knows that because of this one mentor is a lot of destinies attached to it. That's what I always tell you people. If I make some mistake for a genuine error, God will fix it. I'm telling you, he will fix it. Because sometimes you people are just waiting for your mentor to make one error, una carry and go. You know that daily that, you know that deep person this, you know that one be toxic this, and then you forget to know that this person also has human tendencies to err. But know that God will make it work for your good to them that love God and are called according to belief, because that will be a genuine error. Because if you truly submit under a man who loves God and fears God, that person will obviously be following the things of God. And if that person errs, God will fix it. If that person makes an error, so be careful to not think you know. That's why I was saying that even when you know, sometimes my mentor has told me a lot of things that I thought were not correct. Time proved me wrong. Yes. I felt like I know this thing. I'm not sure said it to so that you said this thing. I'm not really sure. Trust me. Matter of time. I believed him. And because that same thing has happened more than one time, I've learned to believe in things he tells me now that I don't believe in them. I just believe, say, God will show me. And it has worked. Like I'm saying, be sure of the person you're submitting to. Be sure that he's consistent. Be sure that he, especially like I'm talking about church setup, that he's not one fake prophet. That he's not one fake man of God. That he's not one fake teacher. He's not one fake businessman. You understand? Because now imagine that somebody is camouflaging that he is this business, has these businesses, big businesses, he's selling whatever. Behind that business, he's selling cocaine, he's smuggling drugs. You go and you submit to that kind of person. You don't take your time. You know, so when I say a normal jaman for farm, we don't know say the inside and jaman, there's another jaman at the back. Then now you want on. So sometimes I can start telling you now, say me the smuggle drug. Have you seen? So that's why I said before you go, the Spirit should have ministered to you. But even if he can start telling you something with it now, all out of scripture, that's why you should know the word of God for yourself. So that when they start telling you smuggle drugs, we're not supposed to smuggle drugs, you know that scripture is not in line with that. But I'm talking about when it has to do with your purpose, and maybe these are just decisions that you want to take. Be careful. Okay. Okay, guys, I think everything will end there. Okay, for those of you who can still, there's a conference coming up. Okay, I'm one of the speakers. When I say I'm one of the speakers, my mom be heavy, but also I'm one of the speakers. So Manuela should be laughing at me now. Okay, but you know, I'll be speaking at trusting God that I'll be in America to speak on it. It is the Leeds Mission International. It's founded by Dr. and Mrs. Ngafison. Okay, they're based in the US. And this will be held. The conference has always taken place. Leeds Mission International, so that's the brand, okay. And then we have Leading Women Conference, that is a sub brand on the well, I don't know how to put these words. Okay, so it's part of it. It's part of the vision. So we have that for the women and have that for the men. Now the one for the women is called Leading Lady Conference. Now the one for the men is called the Men Lead Conference. So it's all of them in one. So it's just the men and the women side. So it's all of them. And the theme for this year is vision, value, and voice. And I'll be talking on career women. Okay, so I hope that I will talk on it the way I can speak, and God will lead me to speak on that. But hey guys, this conference for those of you in Africa is free. So get on the website. I put the details on there and I'm still going to put it on. But immediately after this, just watch the video. Okay, they have summarized everything. Follow at the end of the video, you will see the instructions. It's free. The conference for those of you, except you're part of in Europe, but for those of you in Africa is free. All you need to do is register on the website, and registration is free. So you click on the different links, just follow everything and get there. You want to see yours truly talking in that capacity? And it's still surprised is the story. Guess what? My mentor is part of it, but I'm not there for that level for that. My mentor, they get different level of speaking. So ours is different. Okay, so you have Dr. Gaffison as well talking. You have Dr. Mrs. Gaffison as well speaking. You have, in fact, big time them. So for me, I'm one of the least for the conference. So then you can imagine how jam-packed it's gonna be. Okay, then Ena Young is talking as well. But Ena, you guys know him, right? Okay, so he's gonna. I'm just trying to give you a tip of the iceberg for what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm looking forward to either. I'm nervous, but hey, the Spirit of God is inside of me, so I'm gonna try with it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Please register. Okay, get on the website, register, so that you can see free everything. You have access to the links online when it's that time. So we still have some time to go, but hey, register now. Be the first to know and be the first to register. Okay, if there's any other thing I've missed out on it, I'm not sure, but maybe tomorrow. And then tomorrow I will be live. Okay. Thank you, Amma Chefo. Thank you so much. You're beautiful as well. Thank you. Okay, so I'll be live tomorrow, but I'll make it in such a way that you guys can come on live as well. So I'll put a link and you guys can come on and we chit chat. Okay, so I want to make it a chit chat session because today had to be for tomorrow. I don't take topic where we get to talk on for yesterday, talk on today. So tomorrow we'll do chit chat, just have a nice time. Might see some of our faces because I don't know most of you. I just want a session where you guys will come on board. I'll send the link to this, like it says. You come on there and you talk, okay? You just, whatever, testimony time, anything you want to share with the daily matchups following, okay? And I hopefully will do that from, I think, 3 o'clock, but I'll communicate it properly. So, guys, thank you so much. When I put me hats now before we leave. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Pour me hearts. I do appreciate all of what you've been doing, your support, your constant support. I do appreciate it. Okay. So watch the video after this, and then any questions you can ask them inbox. But I think they have summarized everything regarding the conference, and you cannot go wrong on it. Thank you. I love you from my heart to yours. Bisu, bisu. Bye.
Hello. My name is Madison Gaffison.
And I'm Claudia Gaffison.
And we are the founders of Lead Missions International. We are so excited to announce to you our 2021 suite of conferences.
We all know how the last 12 months have been, but we believe that this is the time to arise and take the lead in our lives, families, communities, and the nations.
That is why we are inviting you to our Men Lead Conference holding July 21st and 22nd in Mission, Texas.
And our Leading Lady Conference on July the 23rd and 24th in Mission, Texas.
In our Men Lead Conference this year, we are exploring leadership above and beyond.
And for our ladies, we'll be exploring the 3 V's: vision, values, and voice.
You know how the bar of leadership keeps dropping in our society today, but we believe that now is the time to arise and to go above and beyond and to set the stage for the right kind of leadership that we want in our families, in our communities, and in our nations.
Ladies, we shall be uncovering how to add a voice to our vision and values as we live out our true calling as leaders in society.
So why not join us July 21st through the 24th in Mission, Texas, and in person, or from the comfort of your home somewhere around the world.
This year, we'll be coming to you from the Lead Missions headquarters in Mission, Texas, and we'll be broadcasting to the rest of the world.
Please watch this.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful city of Mission, Texas. My name is Obed Garza. I'm a pastor here at Freedom Life Church. And this is the auditorium where we're going to be hosting the 2021 Men Lead Conference and Leading Ladies Conference with Lead Missions International. Welcome. Here at Freedom Life Church, we're so excited to be hosting the 2021 Leading Ladies Conference and Men Lead Conference with Lead Missions International. If you're joining us live, click on the link below and get access to local hotel accommodations. I'm sure you're going to find something that suits you just right.
Wow. So, why not register now and take a front seat? Thank you.